There's new information in a 40-year-old missing persons case in Kittery.
Police have been working with a local podcast called Murder, She Told to comb through documents and records that mention the name Reeves Johnson. Johnson was 31 years old when he went missing, and now they've uncovered a new name, Cheryl. Johnson mentioned her in a letter to his parents, but that is it. Investigators are also trying to track down people who remember Johnson from his time working at Donnelly Manufacturing in Exeter, New Hampshire. They also learned he spent time as a dishwasher at the Borderline restaurant that used to sit across from the Kittery Trading Post. Both police and the podcast team believe each new piece of information they put out to the public could jog someone's memory.
Our hope is that Cheryl can at least give us some idea of Reeves prior to him going missing. Like, what was his life like? What did he like to do? What were his habits? What were his hobbies? You like to find like a pattern of life, and then you can figure out from that pattern of life what was different on the days leading up to his going missing, and then in between all of that.
Every time we get a new piece of information, it just reminds me that the answer is out there, and we just have to figure out a way to find it. And if that means continuing to dig and dig and dig until we find those little tiny bits of information that some people might think is trivial, then we'll keep doing that work.
Making this whole situation even more complicated is a recent photo. After Johnson went missing, his family waited at the post office for days, hoping Johnson would go to his P.O. box there to pick up his last check. What they saw was this man in a red hat, but this was the only photo they captured before that man ran off. Anyone with information should call the Kittery Police Department or email Detective Brian Cummer. You can learn more about the case at murdershetold.com.